Feds are working to find a way to stop fake callers claiming to be with the IRS. 10 people involved in this scheme are now arrested and charged. The Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration and phone companies are working to slow down or stop the criminals. Channel 5's Michael Scott tells us what's being done. He's in the studio with the details.
So many people here in the Valley have received one of these calls or know someone who has. The callers would claim to be with the IRS. They'll tell you about a lawsuit against you or a warrant out for your arrest and that you need to pay or you'll get arrested. Well, tonight there's a joint effort to stop these calls before they even reach you. Hundreds of thousands of people have dealt with this.
The reason of this call is to inform you that IRS is filing lawsuit against you.
You'll eventually get connected to someone. Tonight we're learning more about what the government is doing to protect you from these calls. We spoke to Timothy Camus by phone. He's the Deputy Inspector General for Investigations.
We're working with the phone companies right now and trying to look at any tools that are available through the telecommunications industry that can identify spoofed telephone numbers coming in from offshore or telephone numbers from government agencies that aren't used to make outgoing calls, and then put blocks on those calls whenever they see them come across our network.
He tells me testing for this is ongoing right now. The goal is to slow the crime down. Is this something people have to deal with forever, or do you see it stopping?
We still think that vulnerable people will be intimidated and tricked into paying scammers money until they're educated and they just hang up the phone.
Just recently, 70 people overseas were arrested in India. Camus says the complaints into his office have dropped 50% since that bust. Back at home, a handful of people are charged. This criminal complaint details how it all happens. The callers would claim to be with the IRS, telling them about an audit on their federal income tax returns. The victims were told they owed money. They wired the finances using MoneyGram. The investigation continues tonight. The complaints are still coming in.
Not only have we seen it this past week where it's still continuing, but we believe that there are a number of people that are doing this, and so they will continue to commit this crime. And so we want to warn the public.
He says, don't let your guard down. Michael Scott, Channel 5 News at 6, Weslaco.